Mood is good. Obviously, everyone's very excited to get going again in the league. It's something that as a player, you're putting in all the hard work in pre-season, and the boys have worked like I presume every other team in our competition would have worked very hard over the last number of months. But yeah, the boys this year, we went a little bit old school, and there's been a lot of stuff around boxing and hill runs and swimming and rowing, just to build up a little bit of our mental toughness. And we've had some very good rugby sessions, and obviously everyone is enjoying the influence of our new coach and team, and obviously Clayton, and the way he delivers stuff as well. So yeah, I think there's a huge amount of excitement, and everyone's really, I think, looking forward to getting going. I believe Tig is back for around the Leinster game. So we'll just monitor how he's going, and obviously he's had a very long season, and been in an awful lot of very tough games, and involved in a hugely successful Lions tour as well, which would take toll on the body. So we'll monitor Tig as it goes into the season, and just see where he's at given from week to week. That was a great experience. Obviously, you're always trying to, get better and better, and to be exposed to that level was a great chance for me and Mikey to work with the best players in Ireland, and obviously see players from the other provinces, and being exposed to someone like Paul O'Connell as a head coach as well, and how he demands and drives people on in a very positive way, in a very knowledgeable way. It was a really good experience for us, and we had a great time on and off the pitch. I thought we learned an awful lot, and I thought I think both games, we looked physically tough in the collision, both sides of the ball, and I think we probably haven't been that ready over the last couple of years, and that was really pleasing. I thought against a very tough physical pack and team in Gloucester, we were very good the first day out, and then Bat, I mean, all the ability and size that they bring, we led the game with about 15 minutes to go, 28 points to 7, and I think that was really pleasing. I thought we'd put in a really good shift around the aspects that we spoke about. Around our scrum was very good. I thought our both sides of the ball, our breakdown was good, and I thought we showed an ability to apply pressure through our kicking game on Bath, which put us high up the pitch and allowed us platforms to play off. So
yeah, well, we haven't got there yet. I'm still anxiously awaiting selection here this week, so hopefully it happens. But yeah, look, it was great to see Rory get his just before he left at the end of last season. So I suppose getting beaten to it by your younger brother is a little frustrating, but it feels like it's been a while coming. But I'm really proud to have gotten here. Like, you kind of, I suppose, just more so than other weeks, I've probably had a bit of a look back at the kind of journey and the ups and downs of it and stuff, and particularly the early part of my career. For a few years there, I thought I wouldn't get one, and then I was on two for about a year. And you just don't know how it's all going to pan out, and you just kind of keep grinding kind of blindly. And it's just great to, when you reflect back that, at this stage I've played so many great games for Munster, have so many memories, so many friends out of it, that, it is nice to reflect on. But saying that, it would be made very special if we could go over to Scarlets and get a win on Saturday. Yeah, like, it's been a great pre-season where, there has been enough different to make it kind of interesting, particularly for more senior players like myself. I suppose just that bit of difference, that kind of new twist on it's been great. In terms of the rugby, he's kind of blended really well with what we'd been doing, and he's adding his own little bits all the time. But it hasn't been kind of one foul swoop of change from a rugby point of view. So we're hoping to bring that consistency in where we've been building our game the last few seasons, and hopefully we can kick it on to a new level in various aspects. But yeah, it's been a really interesting pre-season. It's been hard work, I'm not going to lie to you. It was a long slog, but I think they've got a great mix of the physical and the amount of rugby we got through, and we feel like we're in a really good place going into Saturday, which is all you can ask for, really. Yeah, I think it's important throughout the whole season, to be honest, in terms of prioritising your own performance. and then seeing the little things that you have to tweak, each week. So I think, we'd be basing it off a lot of, the form that Scarlets brought into the end of last season. And, they've recruited really well as well. And, a few of those players that we'd be familiar with, we'd have seen them and you just know of them. So, we can take what we can from that. But like you say, there's just not really an awful lot to go off. But based on how they finished last season, with the same coaching, set up, I think we've a fair idea of what's coming our way.